Hey there guys, CrossFlux here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. In the last episode, we went mining for some precious ores down in the southern cavern, and in today's episode, I don't think we can keep turning a blind ear, or deaf ear I should say, to the whole Team Meanies thing they've been building up for a little while, so I need to get to the bottom of this and see what's going on. But, that's strange. Medicham doesn't seem to be here this time. I got KO'd in that dungeon. But what about Medicham? Hope she's okay. Hope she gets to the end and gets my wish to come true. Yeah. What are you staring at, you? I'm having a hard time trying to make up my mind. Get lost. Wait a second. Maybe I shouldn't be wishing for a bigger lower jaw. I wonder if it'd be better if I could coil myself tighter. Mutter. Okay, well, so it seems they actually did find a dungeon. Whether or not wishes can be true is, left to be determined. But it seems they went in together, and maybe Ekans got KO'd and Medicham's still in there. So, I don't know, call it a hunch, my rescue sense is tingling, or you could call it metagaming, fourth wall breaking, whatever. Either way, I think it's best if we stay near Pokemon Square today and not stray too far, because we might need to answer a rescue mission. So I'm just going to pass the time in Tiny Woods real quick. That way if we need to make an emergency mission, we can do just that. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, well, I gotta admit, those Tiny Woods are a lot tougher than I remember. Okay, just kidding. It was a walk in the park. But yeah, haven't heard from Team Meanies, so that's probably a good thing. The less you hear from them, the better, I say. But, they're not here by Wishcash's pond. Well, like I said, I guess they're fine. So, I don't know, time to get on with the daily grind, check out the bulletin board and see what's going on. And Ekans is down here, he looks a little excited. What does he got to say? Oh no, Medicham went down. What should I do? If I went, I'd only last a little while. Oh no. Well, you could ask your team leader, but I guess they wanted to keep it a secret from Gengar. But let's see, what's going on here? Yep, looks like Medicham has a request for us. This is Medicham. Rescue me, please. The reward is a secret. Well, what's the worst that can happen? Let's accept it and see what they need. Skipper read the SOS mail apparently sent by Medicham. My name is Medicham. We had no trouble entering this dungeon, but it's horrible here. Oh, it's much too difficult. Ekans, he was defeated right away. It makes me want to scream. Somebody, please help me. The place is the Wish Cave. The reward is a secret, but it's really very nice. You can be sure of that. And just like that, we've unlocked the Wish Cave. I guess we didn't read it, but she probably explained how to get there. And if she didn't, I guess we could bug Ekans for information. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and prepare a team and an item box, because this dungeon is a little bit unique. But we'll get to that in just a moment. So let's strap on our training wheels and get down to business. This first foray into Wish Cave isn't so bad since we only have to make it through the first 20 floors. We have enough experience under our belts at this point to be able to handle that. The biggest curveball, of course, is the fact that you and your team are reduced to level 1. There are advantages and disadvantages to each Pokemon that you choose. Each Pokemon have certain movesets that they know at level 1. Obviously, fully evolved Pokemon have higher base stats, but they level up more slowly. Since we're only making it to floor 20 for now, I recommend going with those fully evolved members. I'll go into much further detail with this dungeon in the next episode, since we will be returning here then, but for now I'm just going to focus on a general strategy of tackling the first few floors. The dungeon layout is fairly simple at these levels. Think of the earlier dungeons of the game, like Thunderwave Cave and Mount Steel. What's different, of course, is the fact that it's still a post-game dungeon. Therefore, traps will be quite plentiful. As far as standout threats go, Togepi, Marill, Machop, and Skarmory can each be deadly in their own rights. Togepi is fairly tanky and knows Metronome, which, more often than not, turns into a devastating move. Meryl is also tanky, but gets more powerful as the fight drags on thanks to its huge power ability. Machop is the hardest hitting threat of the first 20 floors, since it has the Guts ability and Focus Energy plus Karate Chop combo. I highly recommend engaging these guys at a distance. And finally, Skarmory has a great typing, making its defenses difficult to crack. There's a wide variety of items to be found here, tons of seeds, berries, and orbs. Decent TMs can also be found, and these are great finds because they can replace crappy moves or moves that are out of PP. Almost any held item can be found as well. So since your team is reduced to level 1, certain Pokemon have more of an advantage over others. Obviously, evolved Pokemon have higher stats, and have surprisingly decent moves at level 1. Standout Pokemon are Charizard, Raichu, Kecleon, Alakazam, and Poliwrath. This is not an exhaustive list. This is also the reason why I went with Charmander as my partner at the start of the game. I knew way back then that I'd eventually have to tackle these level 1 dungeons, and I've always heard that Charizard is an amazing choice. A couple last minute tips. Great held items in my opinion are Joy Ribbons, since they expedite the leveling process, X-Ray Specs, since they help you to avoid unwanted fights and ambushes, and Stat Raising Bands. But I think that's all I'm going to explain for now, guys. I'll save the rest of it for the next episode. So go ahead and cue the music, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright. Well, it seems we've reached where Medicham left off, the 20th floor. Oh my, I can't seem to find a way out. What am I to do? Luckily, Lightspeed Rescue is here. Oh, you? Perhaps you've come to rescue me? Yes, I am so lucky. Yes, indeed, we are here to rescue you, and using our trusty badges, we warp everyone out safely. Phew. Well, like I said, that was a pretty unique dungeon, wasn't it? But let's go ahead and see what they have to say to us after our rescue. Medicham, you're safe. Yes. I'm so sorry, Ekans. That dungeon. Oh, it was too much for me. Thank you for saving me. I appreciate it. Ah, my body, it hurts all over even now. But that dungeon, what was it about it? They say it makes wishes come true. Oh, so I went. But it was very hard in there, most terribly so. Phew, I never want to go again. Such a terrible place. At first I made an SOS call because I did not want to lose this. But I will give it to you. Here, your reward for my rescue. Lizzie's team received the promised Wish Stone. So, a very interesting and important item indeed, but we'll save that item explanation for the following episode. They say if you take that stone to the Wish Cave, to its very depths, wonder of wonders, a wish, it comes true. You see, a rich reward, wouldn't you agree? However, if you lose that Wish Stone, the wish cannot come true. For me, it was impossible, but you must try. And, indeed we will try, but we'll have to save that for the next episode. So, hope you all enjoyed today's episode, and as always, until next time, I pray that you all have a blessed day. See you then.